Did you know that animals at the zoo have fun on rainy days too? While we humans might stay home sipping hot chocolate, our favorite zoo animals are having their own adventures. What are they up to when it rains? Let's find out. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will be exploring what happens to the animals at the zoo when it rains. Some animals enjoy splashing around in the puddles, while others prefer to stay dry inside their enclosures. So let us take a closer look and see what all the animals get up to on a rainy day. At the zoo, there is no such thing as bad weather, only different kinds of fun. And today is no exception. Let's start our rainy day adventure with the playful otters. They are some of the most fun-loving creatures at the zoo, and they absolutely adore playing in the rain. Watch them slide down the muddy banks and splash each other with their wet fur. Their happy squeals echo through the zoo, inviting all the animals to join in on the fun. But they're not alone. As we continue our journey, we hear the loud trumpeting of elephants. The elephants are also enjoying the rain. They use their tusks to dig for mud, which they then splash on their backs to dry themselves off. Their thick skin helps protect them from the rain, so they can play for hours without getting cold or wet. They even spray each other with water from their trunks, creating a refreshing shower for everyone around them. The elephant calves love this game, and their joy is contagious. It's hard not to smile when you see these giant, furry creatures having so much fun in the rain. But it's not just the elephants and otters who are enjoying the rain. The giraffes are also out and about, stretching their long necks to reach the juicy leaves on the tallest trees. The rain makes the foliage extra delicious, and the giraffes seem to savor every bite. Even the primates are getting into the spirit of the day. The monkeys swing from branch to branch, leaping over puddles and screeching with delight. The chimpanzees, on the other hand, prefer to stay on the ground where they can roll around in the mud and splash each other with water from their hands. They use their intelligence to figure out how to have the most fun in the rain, and their playful antics are sure to make you smile. The hippos are another crowd favorite, and they don't disappoint on this rainy day. These massive creatures love to wallow in the water, and they spend most of their time swimming around and munching on aquatic plants. Their bulky bodies make them look like they're wearing raincoats, and their wide mouths are always ready for a big snack. Watching the hippos play in the rain is both fascinating and hilarious. And you can't help but feel happy seeing these animals in their element. Meanwhile, the lions are taking a more low-key approach to their rainy day fun. They prefer to stay inside their caves and take a nap instead of playing in the rain. Lions are known for being lazy, and they spend most of their time sleeping or lounging around, so it's no surprise that they would rather stay cozy and warm inside than brave the elements. However, that doesn't mean they're not enjoying the rain. The sound of the falling water is soothing to their ears, and they appreciate the cooler temperatures that come with the rain. Plus, they know that their next meal is safe and sound inside their enclosure, so they have nothing to worry about. But let's not forget about the birds. The zoo has a variety of bird species, and they all have their unique ways of dealing with the rain. Some of the birds, like the flamingos, have long legs that allow them to wade in the shallow water and search for food. Others, like the parrots, prefer to stay in the safety of their cages and watch the rain fall from a distance. Still, others, like the penguins, have waterproof feathers that allow them to swim and dive in the rain without getting wet. No matter how the birds choose to spend their rainy day, they add a splash of color and life to the zoo. Their bright feathers and cheerful songs are a welcome sight and sound, and they remind us that happiness can be found even on the rainiest of days. While the penguins may be busy swimming and diving in the rain, the tigers are taking a different approach. They prefer to stay out of the water and keep their paws dry. Tigers are known for being solitary and elusive, and they like to keep to themselves, especially in the rain. They move through their enclosures with grace and agility, their striped coats blending in with the shadows and rain. Although they may not be playing in the puddles like the otters, the tigers are still enjoying the rain in their own way. They appreciate the cooler temperatures and the chance to rest away from the crowds of onlookers. Plus, the rain provides the perfect opportunity for them to groom themselves and keep their coats clean and shiny. As we continue our exploration of the zoo on this rainy day, we come across the reptile house. Inside, we find snakes, lizards, and turtles basking under the heat lamps. While the rain pours down outside, reptiles are cold-blooded creatures who need the sun to warm their bodies before they can move around. So they prefer to stay inside their enclosures on rainy days until the sun comes back out. However, this doesn't mean they're not enjoying the rain. The sound of the falling water is soothing to their ears, and they appreciate the cooler temperatures that come with the rain. Plus, they know that their next meal is safe and sound inside their enclosure, so they have nothing to worry about. Now let's take a peek at the big cats. The lions, tigers, and leopards are all related, and they all love to stay dry in the rain. You might have seen them lounging around their caves earlier, and that's because they prefer to stay out of the rain and keep their paws dry. Big cats are solitary hunters, and they rely on their stealth and agility to catch their prey. Being wet would make it harder for them to move through their enclosures, so they choose to stay dry and play on land instead. That's not to say they don't enjoy the rain. The sound of the falling water is relaxing to their ears, and they appreciate the cooler temperatures that come with the rain. Plus, they know that their next meal is safe and sound inside their enclosure, so they have nothing to worry about. Finally, let's take a look at the bears. Brown bears are known for their love of water, and they are no exception. They spend most of their time swimming and playing in the shallows, and they absolutely adore playing in the rain. Their thick fur keeps them warm and dry, so they can stay in the water for hours on end. They use their large paws to paddle around and their sharp claws to climb up rocks and trees. Watching the bears play in the rain is both entertaining and heartwarming, and it's a reminder of the joy that can be found in the simplest of things. As we make our way through the zoo on this rainy day, we realize that there is no such thing as bad weather, only different kinds of fun. Each animal has its unique way of enjoying the rain, whether it's playing in the puddles, staying warm and dry inside their enclosures, or simply taking a break from the heat. The rain brings out the joy in every creature, reminding us that happiness can be found even in the rainiest of days. It's time for us to head home now, but we'll be back soon with more exciting adventures. So stay tuned. And remember, no matter what the weather is like outside, there's always something to be grateful for. The animals at the zoo have taught us that happiness can be found in the simplest of things: a sunny day, a rainy day, or anything in between. Which animal was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed learning about what happens to the animals at the zoo when it rains. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fun and educational videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.